a second. Look at your neighbor and check in. We bout to march, so if you not get to stepping. I done told you who I am. I'm a force to be reckoned with. I think just be mad because my voice is so decadent. I'm setting a precedent. No mistakes and no accident. We ignoring the standard set because our lowest is passionate. This alone is a classic hit. I'm a verb amongst adjectives. If the industry full of my words is a laxative. I'm a maniac on these people.
As far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it should be a great one, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Denver Broncos. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Hurt.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
And the Colts first down.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Check, man. Panther streak. Steady.
Back to Taylor on first down. To about the 40. Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7.
18 Rattler. 19 Lion. Mustang 19. Scoop.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Now the pitch goes to Taylor, and he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Panther 11.
They'll go for it. Here's Richardson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Off the play fake, Young. And that is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But it proved up to the task.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I I want snow. You should see Charles' face. There he goes, right side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one 28 yards on the ground.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Young. This will be caught just inside the 10. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
Let's go now. Spike, white. Ready.
They give it to Williams, running right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Got it.
Here comes 3rd down at 7.
Blue, go. Smash, red. Set.
Young working out of the gun. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. And his kick here is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
18 Cardinal. Go, Reed, go.
They'll try the left side with Taylor, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
70 Rangers.
2nd down, here's Richardson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Tally that as catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go. Cup 19. 3. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Richardson working from the gun. Oh, taken in by Taylor, left side. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 28. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
And now with the time of the play clock almost up, Ron Rivera's going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Stephanie! Hurt! Hurt! Right there, hurt!
Flushed out right. And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Got exactly what they wanted there out of the RPO and had the defense out of position.
One word for you there. Excellent. Because he read all the keys properly, made the right decision, and look at the result. Pretty substantial gain.
Here we go.
Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football. But he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Ready.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Let's go.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Mega.
Here is Young. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
That throw by Young incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ultra.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Here we go, set.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Check steal. Slide through. Hut.
They'll throw again. Young. And it's a fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On the set.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Young now. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Young off the play fake. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Hut.
On 2nd down, Williams. Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Young on 3rd down. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 18. To throw, Young. Escaping the pressure right. Gonna throw right side here, complete. Well, the Broncos are gonna have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Smith red. Check white.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Javonte Williams. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 10-7. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch. And it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Go, check, go, check.
Richardson going to change the play here.
Big Lion.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 Lion.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And this is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's second and 10.
Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Check smash, check smash. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way gun. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Viking 18.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. Richardson to the air on first down. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Ready? County Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 average, 60 average.
Richardson looking to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. DK Metcalf in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Okay, ready?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Young quickly to the flat, and he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, Ray. Set.
Young. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
1st and 10, Young. That pass taken in by Burks. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Here we go.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Young. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts 37. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Young. Completes the pass to Jeudy on the crossing pattern. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Ready. Ultra. Go ultra.
A play fake. Now Young. They'll roll him out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Blue strike. Hut.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Jackrabbit, jackrabbit. Beauty, yellow. Go pink. Blaster, six. Ready?
It'll be Young again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, right around the 18-yard line.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Steel, black. Set.
Young to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Colts are going to take over with a football.
Got it. Ready?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Hey, check that, check that. Street, street. Hurt, hurt. Traveler, traveler. Hut, hut.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors 70. Ready?
Richardson looking to throw this. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Broncos, top 19, top 19. Top 60, top 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now it's Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go Streets. 18 Rattler, 18 on the ball, on the ball. Ready?
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. David Ojabo just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Well, partner, I would say just avoid play action, but that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
Check, Matt.
Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th.
Here we go.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Bison. 60 Bison. 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
And Richardson back to throw it. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 31.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the gun, it's Taylor. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
Richardson now on 2nd down. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
At the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Richardson to throw. Dancing to his left. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Colts are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Ready up.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that, with a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic. They go over. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And quickly they get to the line. To the air once more, Young. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now a first down throw for Young. He gets this one to Burks. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
From the red zone now, Young. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa, what persistence, and that persistence pays off. Tracks him down for a 19-yard loss.
Here we go.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Red cycle. Set cut.
Off the play fake, Young. It's complete, Burks. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Ready, set.
Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's 3rd down.
Green jack. Hey, go steal.
Now Young. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. And he missed it. It's no good. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. And that one, an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score, couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within 1 score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Dragon 60.
Richardson to throw off play action. Steps away to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, go. Hurt. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw. This to McLaurin out on the left side. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Colts send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. This is 1st and 10. Now Young. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Decent start to the drive there. Of course, they need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sidelines? You see the coaches signaling, all the personnel groups up on the sideline ready to go in and out of the game. They've got to condense their time now in order to try and get back into it.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball. They put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
That throw by Young incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. This to get it back to a 1-score game. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Carlson now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Next to score, Colts 28, Broncos 13. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set, ready.
Here's first and 10.
Smash, red. Ready, ready.
Here's Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Set.
Young to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
Young. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
Black Ultra. Black blue. Red, yellow. Set, go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will get out of bounds to stop the clock. So a nice pickup there all the way up past the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Claude red. Blue striker. Set, cut.
Looking to throw, Young. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Yellow.
On 2nd down, Young again. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And the AFC champion has been crowned onto the Super Bowl. There cannot be a better feeling than this.
It's almost indescribable. And when we talk to players from the past, a lot of them mention getting to the Super Bowl, winning a conference championship, even before they talk about the Super Bowl itself. All that hard work to get to your goal, incredible.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.